Hello people of YouTube, and hopefully one day people of the other video sharing platform that can compete with YouTube. I'm Ryan and this is Far East Fusion. Today I'm making one of China's most famous versions of fried rice, but instead of rice I'll be using gnocchi. It's Yangzhou fried gnocchi. This was requested from viewer Tina K. I've been warned that gnocchi is difficult to make, but I'm going to try my damnedest to do a damn good job. And if it does fail, we can all blame Tina K. I'll start by poking some holes in our potatoes. I'll put down 4 piles of salt, potatoes on the piles, and in the oven at 175 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about an hour. Those should be done in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, potatoes are nicely cooked. Let's rip out their flesh. You might have to let them cool, but it actually comes out easier when they're hot. Now I'll take a fork and smush up the chunks, but try to keep it all nice and fluffy. Now let's add flour. They say to use about 2 pounds of potatoes to 1 cup of flour. Bit of salt, and now 2 beaten egg yolks. We'll start carefully combining this. I'm being very delicate here. I don't want to knead this too much. More flour. More flour. And I'm looking for something that feels like dough. It shouldn't be sticky, but it should also hold shape if I poke it. More flour. I'm just going to add a bit of this at a time until it feels right. Okay, it's feeling good. I don't think I need any more flour, but I'll keep a pile here to use just to prevent stickage. Let's roll this out. Okay, I've got my water boiling. I'll add a bit of salt to it, and let's cut up our gnocchi. If they're sticking to your knife, just give your knife a little dusting of flour. Okay, I'll boil these in 2 batches, turning the pot as I add them so they don't stick to the bottom. I'm going to get this frying pan hot and add a bunch of olive oil. As soon as they start floating, I'll take them out, drain them the best I can, and then immediately into the hot pan. We're just going to brown these on 2 sides so they stay nice and firm. Okay, here we go. Let's see if these are any good. The firmness feels right. Yes. It's perfect. I knocked this out of the park. Hey Sarah, guess who didn't fail at making gnocchi twice? Gloating isn't necessary, but I do recommend it. I guess that makes me the new best cook in the house. Now we make our Yangzhou fried rice minus the rice. In the US, you might find this on a Chinese menu as special fried rice. In the UK, it's sometimes called house fried rice. Yangzhou is actually a city. It's in Jiangsu province. This dish was created there by the former regional magistrate of Yangzhou. His name was Yi Bingshou, and he created it way back in the Qing dynasty around the late 1700s or early 1800s. Yi was kind of a big deal. He was well off, and this dish reflects that. Traditional ingredients like sea cucumber cost upwards of $380 a pound. That being said, this dish has adapted, and most restaurants wouldn't include all the traditional ingredients like sea cucumber, crab, and scallops. But in my opinion, you can't call this Yangzhou fried rice if it doesn't contain shrimp and char siu, or sometimes just called Chinese barbecue pork. If you're a meat lover and you haven't tried char siu, then you should probably pause this video and start wandering the streets right now, looking for a hunk of this meat. I happen to have some right here though. I always keep some in my pocket. No, I actually made this the other day. I'm not including all the details of that process in this video because I plan to make a separate video that stars this meat, so I'm just going to save it for that. So I'll chop some of this up and also chop up some shrimp so it's a bit smaller. Fried rice is all about controlling moisture, so we're going to cook our ingredients in stages. For example, I'm going to use frozen vegetables, which is actually pretty common in fried rice, but I'll need to cook some of the water out of it first. I'll also chop up some shiitake mushrooms. Because we're not using sea cucumber and scallops and other ingredients that are rich in umami, I'll need to replace those flavors. One of the best sources of umami is shiitake mushrooms. Okay, in go the frozen veg. I'll just cook the water out of this. I'm also going to dice up an onion and some garlic. After a few minutes of frying, most of the water has evaporated out of these. I'll add a bit of oil and throw our mushrooms in. We'll fry these up until they're just cooked. Oh my god, who are you?
我是Yi Bingshou，我在这里就是宁江，我的菜很淡。
听不懂。What? Get away!
这里的外国人。
Oh god! Ah! Okay, I think he's gone. Oh god. I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding internally. Okay, so when your mushrooms are cooked, you can set all that aside. And then you're gonna want to fry up some onions with some oil. Add your garlic. Oh geez, that's not garlic, that's one of my teeth. You can fry your garlic and onions until they're fragrant. And then cook the shrimp with them. I'll just dump that over here until we're ready for it. Now we're ready to combine everything. Start with a generous helping of oil and then add 2 beaten eggs. Oh, beaten so bad. I'm gonna keep this moving until it's about halfway done. I can't feel my legs. Why are my legs working? Now I'm gonna add my gnocchi and then some sauces. Oh, the sauces are really far away. About a tablespoon of soy sauce, a couple globs of oyster sauce for some sweetness, and I'll also add some fish sauce, which it's not traditional, but I've always added some to my fried rice. Like the shiitake mushrooms, it's gonna give it more umami. And then everything else can go in. Our vegetable mix, our shrimp and onion and garlic, and our chopped up chasu. I'm also gonna add some chopped up green onions and finally some white pepper. And that's it, I did it. And it looks amazing. Wow, it really did turn out. Oh no, please, not, please, what are you, no, not my butt, not my butt.
这就是我最新的作品扬州炸土豆丸。我们有虾、叉烧和我的秘密成分这些奇怪的土豆做的东西。现在我要吃这个。我又做了一次。它具有我原始的炒饭的所有风味，并具有神奇的土豆条的独特质地。伟大的Yi Bingshou再次证明，它不仅是一位伟大的地方法官，而且还是一位出色的厨师。变成结束。革命江山一片红。天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们奋勇前进哎。